I just won my Chorf game yesterday in the Upstarts 1300, and I won 4-0. It went like a charm. Picking up the ball in the opponent's tackle zone with a Bolt Centaur and dodging out of the tackle zone, doing a touchdown. Easy.
Nice. No problems here.
Yeah, exactly.
No effort required. Easy. Just roll sixes.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't manage to get some of his players out. Besides his Wolf, I played against Necro, and the Wolf blitzed twice, injured two of my guys, and then the Wolf was on the ground, and there was an instant foul. The Wolf was injured, and that was it. I wasn't able to injure another player from that stupid Necro team.
Yeah.
Mighty
Necro
Blow
can
did
be
nothing.
real annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette. We're live now.
Oh.
But, gonna wait like 5-10 minutes. At least I think I pressed live. I'm not sure if I did or not.
You're not in my list. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Now I can see you live. Yeah, perfect. Stream starting soon, it says. Yeah.
They'll hear us talk, but, you know, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my, playoff game for Wild Hogs. I lost 3-0. I made some bad plays. Like, there's a couple plays that I just messed up on. Like, I'm gonna blitz with this dwarf. Moves him. Oh.
Yeah, the usual stuff. That happens.
It's like, fuck. And I have the other guy in Discord, and he's just laughing, and I'm just like, oh no. This is not good.
Nope. Damn.
Yeah, that sucked. That sucked big time.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yep. There's a couple other positioning mistakes, and then, like, second half, like, for 3 turns in a row, my first action was just a double skull. And it's like, okay, reroll.
The first action, oh god.
Yeah.
I would have been so mad.
I had a good shot at the ball. But I just needed to bring one person down for it, and, you know, I got a push. And I was just like, can't re-roll it, because I already used the re-roll on a double skull.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. It sucked. Such is life.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably do a stunty team for Wild Hogs next season.
Stunties are the best. Go and play halflings.
I might do goblins.
Goblins are nice as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna do ogres, halflings, or goblins. Which are basically the stunty teams. Probably not ogres, because I've played ogres enough in recent times. So I might do halflings or goblins. I'll probably do goblins just because, you know, chainsaw.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it's
not an internal league, so like we do a season, then we make a new team every single season. So everybody starts at like 1250 TV, so I could easily just have like an 800 or 900 TV goblin team and just get Ripper every single game.
Which would be amazing. Yeah, that's right. That would work.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go pile on trolls.
Yeah, obviously. What else, right?
I've got to have a block fanatic because I get 2 doubles, a dirty player chainsaw, and then pile on trolls.
Oh.
Fear me. How's it going, Sparkles? Just trying to get people time to pop in. But yeah, halflings are a lot of fun, but I also want a lot of splat opportunity. And trees aren't good for splat opportunity. Although having 3 trees consistently
It's
is nice.
amazing. Yeah. I did that in the
Stealing
last
rerolls.
Upstarts 1000 with a 600 team value halfling team. It went like a charm.
Yeah, well, like for a halfling team, you can just start with 2 block trees. Like, how great is that?
Yep.
God, that is really good. I might do halflings.
Flings are the best and always will be.
Stunty teams are just a lot of fun. Yeah, we had Thanksgiving yesterday for us Americans. All right, looks like we got a good amount of people. So let's get this show started. All right, I guess we'll start off with A and B. Um, First
Oh,
match.
hello, Stalemate. Hello, Erica, as well. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Erica, nice to see you here. My mentee.
Yeah, so we got oh, thanks for the follow, Erica. Arakar? Erikar? Something like that. But yeah, first, I guess for week 6, we'll look at the dedicated players versus Chiron's Academy. Um, Chiron's Academy got 14 armor breaks. 3 casts sustained on the dedicated players. Good amount of SPP for Chiron's Academy, seen by the fact
Oh,
they
yeah.
won 2-0. Let's take a look at the teams, and let's take a look at the dedicated players. Miss next game. Cool, not a big deal. Mummy's close to leveling. Got 2 SPP on a white. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. That team's looking good.
Yeah, not bad looking. Block sure
Yeah.
hand school. Pretty good. Nothing
I mean, one ghoul
fantastic,
out
but
for the next match. That's just usual stuff, right?
he's at 160k team value at this point. So
Oh,
what I
yeah.
would do is just spend, like, buy a cheerleader, fire it, be at 150k, and then after your next game, upgrade your stadium. How's it going, Sterg?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get a level 2 stadium.
Yeah.
Because you don't really need to buy another zombie or skeleton yet. You can if you want to get a bit of a bench going. I went this game, though, mostly because there's no real reason to. But if you want to start getting a bench as undead, which is not a bad idea, you can go for a zombie purchase here. And that wouldn't be a bad idea. It would remove the loner for this game, and then the next game you would have a zombie bench. So that's pretty good. And he went against Chiron's Academy, which is second page. He still hasn't leveled his players. Um, Looks like he lost a Chaos Dwarf blocker. So that one cast was
Oh
probably
yeah.
like a minus strength.
Yeah. Looks like something like this.
Yeah. So at this point, he has 2 guard and a mighty blow. I would probably go another guard at this point because one of his Chaos Dwarf blockers already got mighty blow. As once again with Chaos Dwarf blockers, if you roll doubles, you immediately take claw. So if you roll the double on him, take claw. Your Hobgoblin level, I would give him Dirty Player.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't pick another guard. I mean, I'm playing Trophes right now as well, and I'm fine with 2 guards at the moment. And I would go for another Mighty Blow, but yeah,
Now,
that's
Mighty
me.
Blow is not a bad decision there, in all honesty. But he already has one Mighty Blow, so you have your Blitzer already. So, but he does have guard on there still, so he might be in the thick of it. So if you do take Mighty Blow on Carlin Solid Step, then he's just your dedicated Blitzer for the time being.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. We have an admin game by week for Silver Bay
Ooh.
Ospreys. We had a few dropouts, sadly.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
that.
Watch Review Braid also had a bye week. And next we'll go with the Blood, Sweat, and Beers versus the Chino Pin Raiders, which was 1-0. Um,
Yay!
44 blocks
Norse!
sustained to Norse with 0 casts, and Chino Pin Raiders sustained 57 blocks with 3 casts. Chino Pin, the Norse won, so they got a lot of SPP this game.
Wow. Yeah,
So that's
I love
real
to see that.
nice for Norse. And an Ulf
Love to see
MVP to
that.
get it a level. Let's take a look at Blood, Sweat, and Beers. 140k. He has an Ulf level and a lineman level. The Ulf gets block. Even if he gets a double, I would still give him
Yeah,
block.
yeah. All day long, I would start with block as well.
I would ignore move up. I would ignore agility. I would take a strength up.
Yep, all day long.
But anything other than a strength, he gets block.
Yeah,
He still has his runner. This lineman gets dirty player, in my opinion. Other than that, you have 140k. I would buy a lineman at this point.
yes, obviously you need another lino. Or if you say you need another reroll, go for the reroll now.
Oh, he's at 2 rerolls. Yeah, at this point, you get a third reroll, in my opinion.
I would buy
You're
a
fine with
third
Journey
reroll, I
lineman.
guess. But yeah. Yeah, journey linemen are amazing. And if the lineman is rolling doubles, guard.
Yeah, if Steinshawn rolls a double, you take guard on him. It's just so good.
Yeah, guard is so good.
Uh, Norse are really guard starved because the
Yeah,
only really applicable people is your Ulfs to take guard on and your Yeti. So usually on no doubles you'll have a maximum of 3 guard. So getting there is great.
yeah. The earlier you got guard, the better. You
Mm-hmm.
really want to have guard.
Block guard on both of them.
Yeah.
Then stand firm is typically what I take on one, and then mighty blow on the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent progress for a Norse team. And
I love
he
to see that team.
was facing so many admin teams. Chino Pin Raiders. Um, Billy Ake is missed next game. He has a Mighty Blow Beastman. He has a block, a Beastman. He has 2 block Chaos Warriors and a Strength Warrior. Yeah,
That
everything's
strength
looking good
warrior.
here. He has
10
two.
tackles on that guy.
He has 2 Beastmen that are with an MVP will level. Um,
Oh yeah.
Try and get a touchdown on Bunny Billy, in my opinion. Um, Fire the Niggled Beastman. You don't need him. Tater,
Yeah.
fire him. Yeah, I would fire Tater and just rehire him right now. You have 120k, so you're in a pretty good spot. You'll be at 60k, so pretty good odds. Even if you lose something, even like a Chaos Warrior, you can still replace it. Yeah, not a lot of development per se, but not bad either for Chaos. So in pretty good shape.
Yeah, yeah. Could be better, but we all know the struggle with baby Chaos and getting the early SPP on the Chaos Warriors, and
Yeah, it can be real rough.
it's not easy. It's not just not easy.
Yeah. All right. Next we have the Stone Fist Smashers versus the Grimlock Crushers. This was a draw, 1-1. Uh,
And something died.
yeah, I think a Crocs died. Yeah, the
Whoa!
Grimlock's Crushers suffered 6 casts and 1 death. That's a
Wow.
lot.
Ouch.
Like, youch, man.
Ouch.
Youch. Let's take a look at the Stone Fist Smashers. 2 levels right now. He has a Blitzer level and a Brunner level. Um, in regards to the Blitzer, I like to take guard on him personally because he's your mobile guard piece. Um, guard. More and more guard for dwarfs. Uh, for the runner, I like to do 1 block and 1 wrestle runner. Some people like to do 2 block runners. It all depends on whether you want someone who can wrestle people down. It's definitely not necessary for a dwarf team. I like 1 wrestle though. If it's a double, he gets dodge. If it's like a move up, he takes move up. If it's a strength up, he takes strength up. If it's agility, he takes agility. Like all stats are good on a runner.
So I usually go for mighty blow on the blitzers here.
Yeah, some people do. I just really like guard on
I
dwarves.
mean, yeah, sure. More guard, the more guard, the better, right?
hmm Because dwarves are more about control than they are about removals.
Yeah,
And both of his troll
I
slayers are
got that.
very close to leveling.
Oh yeah.
And then he has another Longbeard that's close to leveling as well. So hopefully in the next couple games, he'll have another Blitzer level, another Longbeard level, and both his Troll Slayers will level. And once
I
that
mean, if
happens, his
you're
team
in
will be in really good shape.
a safe spot, you even can try to hand off the ball to a troll slayer. Eggy 2 is bad, but
Oh
it's
no, I've done it
doable.
before. I've done pass
Yeah,
plays
it's
to Troll
doable.
Slayers.
Yeah. I mean, I usually
It's not
use my ogres
recommended.
for touchdowns, so yeah, I know the struggle, but it works.
Yeah, yeah. It's not recommended, but sometimes,
Yeah.
the best play is just, alright, throw to the Troll Slayer. Because with a reroll, the Troll Slayer has a 75% chance to catch that thing, which is not bad odds.
75.
Yeah, because it's a 4 plus.
Oh yeah, true. Yes. Yeah, you're right. True story.
Yeah. Not as bad as you think, Agility 2.
Yep. That's
If
the
you have
point.
a
It's not
reroll.
as bad as you think.
If you have a
Don't
reroll.
do it in the rain, please.
Yeah,
Please
don't do it
don't
in the
do it in
rain.
the rain.
Then it becomes a lot less likely. And if you don't have a reroll, I don't like giving Nuffle the opportunity to be like, it's 50-50. Because, if you've ever played XCOM and you see 95%
Mm.
chance and you sweat.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, yeah, that's it for week 6. Oh, no, this is week 5. That was week 5. My bad. It is now week 6. I've messed up my title. Oh well. Yeah. So, next. Yeah, it really does stalemate. Uh, but yeah, so week 6, we have Chiron's Academy versus Latrobe U Braid. Um, Chiron's Academy, I
Ah,
think, is a much more developed team.
that's true.
Like, Sappho is finally getting his first guard on a blocker. He has an agility for Blitzer and a Blodge Blitzer, but at the same time, it's dwarfs, so Blodge doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Um, and in all honesty, I do think that the Chaos Dwarfs are like the team to beat. They're currently number one in the ratings right now. They haven't lost yet. Um, yeah, it'll be a fun game.
Oh yeah, it will be.
But
I
I
I
do think
I guess.
the Chaos Dwarfs will win
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I think the dwarfs will do that, but there is a chance. I mean, there's always a chance. And if the Brets manage to do a
Oh, we didn't look at the
touchdown,
Grimlock Crushers. I completely forgot.
we did not.
No. And they're awful damage
Oh
that
yeah,
they
we
took.
did not. Oh yeah, there's a Crocs missing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. You have an minus AV 2 SPP Saurus. Um,
I would fire
fire
that
him.
guy. I'm sorry. I
Like,
would fire that
if he
guy
already had
instantly.
block, I could be like, yeah, maybe keep him. But he does not have block. Fire him.
Yeah.
Replace him immediately.
Yeah.
Your Saurus is more important than a Crocs. Just replace that thing, and then save up money to buy another Crocs. He took a lot of damage. Like, my god.
Yeah,
Losing a
this is
Crocs,
sad to see.
a Skink, and a Saurus is pretty rough. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's really important to replace that Saurus. You could keep the Saurus and go for a Crocs replacement first, and just, use him as a roadblock, and if he dies, he dies. Don't Apo him. Um, but if he gets like an MVP or anything like that as AV8, all of a sudden, like, it's a bit of a waste.
Exactly. I wouldn't do that
I wouldn't
because
do
we
that
all know what's
either.
going to happen.
You're still good with 6 Saurus and 5 Skinks.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
replace
obviously.
Gorok. Mostly because
I mean,
also next week you can afford another Saurus, which also means that you'll have 6 Saurus instead of 5 Saurus and 6 Skinks.
yeah, which is way better.
Yeah. Like, you want 6 Saurus, not 6 Skinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the Crocs, your game is hard enough. No, don't play with 5 Soros if you don't have to. Oh man, I'm sorry for you. That's
Yeah.
harsh.
That's rough. But yeah, next week we have the dedicated players versus the Stone Fist Smashers. The dedicated players has a decent team, but Dauntless helps against the mummies,
Yep.
and against the Strength White. Otherwise, all he has is a Blodge Ghoul, which dwarfs don't care about.
Exactly.
This is a hard match for Undead in general. Just because dwarfs are dwarfs, and he does have
Yeah.
3 guard currently, or 2 guard and possibly 3. Um, I'm gonna give it to the dwarfs on this one,
Uh,
but the
I
undead
cross my
definitely have
fingers
a
for
good
the
chance of
undeads.
winning still.
I cross my fingers for the undeads because undeads have always the chance for winning, and yeah, they can crush the dwarfs.
Yeah,
I
if those
believe in them.
mummies like do well
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
remove some dwarves, and the dwarves are gonna
That's
be a real
all you
bad
need.
situation. Yeah. Next, we'll have the Silver Bay Ospreys versus Grimlock's Crushers. That's the High Elves versus the Saurus and Lizards. Um, the bye week was really good for some Warlock. He has 3 levels. He has a Blitzer level. He has 2 Lineman levels. Um, so like take kick and dodge on one. If you get any doubles on your Line Elves, take guard. If you get double on your Blitzer, take guard. Otherwise, you have 120k now. Buy your 3rd reroll. Um, and yeah, you're in pretty good shape at that point.
He is still my secret favorite.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing too well. With the bye week. Um, he has 2 wins now though, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. I do think he's gonna have an advantage against a Croxless Lizardman team. And if he can get his Mighty Blow to work on those
Yep.
Saurus, it's going to be real good. I will give it to the High Elves for this
Yep.
match.
Same here. Same here.
And then we have another bye week for Chinopin Raiders. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at AMD. First, we have the Lizard Jacks versus Bridgemen. Lizards versus Bretonians. The Lizard Jacks sustained 34 blocks in a cast. Bridgman sustained 62 blocks with 4
Ooh,
casts.
ouch.
It was a win for the Lizards. And the Lizards got a pretty good amount of SPP, in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's just a 5 SPP game for Bridgman. That's always rough.
Which is really sad. That's like nothing.
Oh, you have Sarek? Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, that's a level 2 Saurus. That is really good
Oh
for the
yeah.
Lizard Jacks. Let's take a look at the Lizard Jacks. The Rowdy
Where are
Canadian.
they?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
pretty nice looking team, in all honesty. He has a diving tackle skink, a sidestep skink. All but one of his source are MVP ready, or have leveled already.
Yep.
And,
Three
yeah,
times block, one guard already. That's nice.
he
The
has 3
strength
block
source is
source, a
amazing.
strength 5 block source, and a guard block source. Like, just one cast away for the Crocs. Like, so, in all honesty, in like his next week, if he can get 2 SPP on his 4/6 Saurus, like a cast, MVP on last, and a cast on his Crocs, he has 3 important levels just there.
Yeah. Mm.
That's really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the 4/6. So Starrick is telling me in chat that the Crocs leveled and the 4/6 Saurus leveled, and the 3/6 Skink. So apparently,
Wow.
when we next week when we take a look at this team, it's gonna be looking real fucking good.
Yeah.
This is excellent. Um,
This is really excellent.
like this is exactly what you want as a Lizard coach. Is like excellent development on your team.
I mean, he started. I remember that team from day one, and
Mm-hmm.
he
It's like week
started
1 he got that
already
strength
perfect.
5.
Yeah, exactly. He started perfectly, and yeah, everything works for that team. Everything works like a charm.
Yeah, always rough. He's got a mixed neck. The Bridgman Pez machine has a mixed next game blitzer, a mixed next game blocker, and other than that, he's fine.
Oh, yeah.
He's close to being able to afford his third reroll. Keep what you have currently. Everything is looking good here. A blodge and an agility for blitzer. It's a good start. You really need SPP on your blitzers though.
Yeah.
Like the Lunamore like needs to get a touchdown or 2 ASAP. Get him leveled. Because the lifeblood of your team is your blitzers.
I'm really interested how long Pete is going to live.
Probably not very long. All right. So next game we have is the Dreamboat Brigade versus Warmer Places. Warmer Places, the Norse winning 2-1.
Yes.
Yeah, go Norse. All
I'm
right.
so
The
biased. I'm
Dreamboat
sorry.
Brigade sustained 5 blocks and 3 casts, and Warmer Places only sustained 27 blocks and 0 casts. So that's pretty good for Warmer Places. That means that they got a pretty good amount of SPP this game too.
Oh my god,
17
17.
SPP, pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
let's take a look at the Dreamboat Bridgeman. They have a blitzer level. That's good. Um, Not a lot of development on this team, sadly. Like this is his fourth level on week 5.
This is a
Um,
bit sad, yeah.
yeah, I mean he's close on 2 of his blitzers, which is still good. Like he still can cash in a good amount of levels soon if he gets lucky.
Yeah.
Like just a touchdown and a cast. Like, and he has 2 blitzer levels. And his second is Ronald Reagan is just a cast away from a second level as well. So that's pretty good. But yeah. Hopefully that Rick Astley got a double so he can grab Mighty Blow. I still don't like the
Oh
kick
man.
on the lineman.
No, no. I mean, there are people who just prefer to have a kicker, right? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. Next we have We the Dead versus the Evil of the Thriller. I watched this game part way. With Wunderbar Sterig. And you made a couple bad decisions. Yeah, the first half you made some bad decisions. Let's just say that.
That sounds
You
interesting.
basically what he decided to do. He decided to go up the right flank and try and go up, but then let himself get completely surrounded by undead.
Mm.
And so then he
Mm.
couldn't do anything, and he got stuck.
Yeah.
He felt the pain that is flesh golems without a level. He rolled a lot of 1
Yeah.
and 9s. Don't trust flesh golems. They like 1 and
No.
9s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They love them.
they
Flesh
really do.
golems. Oh, yeah. They really do.
Like it's rough, but yeah. SPP wise, um, Steric still got 9 on Smooth Criminal, which I believe is his werewolf. Yeah,
Yeah. Has to
yeah.
be as
Got to
werewolf.
a lot of SPP.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw right that screen because I was like, wait, 28 can't be. But yeah, that's
Is
a
it
lot.
20 or 28? It's 20.
Isn't
Okay.
it 28 or is it
It's
20?
20. I thought it said
Oh,
28 as
okay,
well.
cool.
I was just like, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was just seeing one skill, and so I was like, wait, you can't go like from 14 or 15 to 28 in one. No
Yeah,
way.
this is illegal. Illegal move. All
Yeah.
right. We the Dead. Grave Beetle took a niggling. That's an instant fire, in my opinion. The
Yeah.
niggle is just damning. Like,
Yeah.
if a ghoul is already so squishy, they just die at a mere glance. Something glances at a ghoul and it just falls over and dies. Yeah. He still has this issue where, like, watching this game, Nuffin Nuffle, you are afraid to use your mummies, and it's what it feels like. And you definitely should not be afraid to use your mummies. You had an opportunity in the first half to score when you didn't. If you just blitzed with the mummy to do a chain push to knock your ghoul free and to let him run down, like, and you would have scored. But you didn't, and instead you just used the mummy as a, an assist piece. And mummies are meant for blitzing. They're meant to do damage. Your entire team
Yeah.
revolves around getting those mummies SPP and making them good. Like, your whites are not bad. Like, they're a really good piece, but they're just, like, they're expensive. They're 90k. They're not really that great. They have regen. Woo.
That's it. They are not that great.
Yeah. Like, they get great once they have levels, but your mummies, you
They
want to
start
level
great.
those mummies. And
Yeah.
the fact that you didn't blitz with those mummies, like, is just silly to me. Like you're afraid for the 1 and 9, but at the same time, like just 2 assists and you have a 3 die on something. Like use your mummies, commit rerolls to like if you're just standing there and you're blocking with a mummy and just doing nothing else, it's pretty simple. You just wait till the end and then, oh, my turn's over. I roll. I rolled a 1 and 9. Alright, I'll just take the bolt down. Because I have Armor 9 and Mighty Blow, and what I'm facing is probably not Armor 9 and have Mighty Blow. And you also have Regen, so, like, it's stacked in your favor to get a removal.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, 100% just...
Use your mummies.
Yeah, use them.
They're so good. I mean, use them. Don't be afraid.
Fire Alice the Old. The nickeled zombie. No need for him. Yeah, let's take a look at the Evil of the Thriller. 3 reroll, 150k, looking good. Rock with You, I think, was just missed next game. Yeah, that's fine. 2 dirty players. You're in line. These zombies take blocker wrestle now, in my opinion. If one of your dirty player zombies levels, fire him and replace him with one of these zombies to have dirty player. You have 2
I would
dirty players
already
for a
buy a
reason.
new zombie, to be honest. I would already have a bench, because right now there is no bench. And I would go for a bench.
Yeah. Buying another zombie wouldn't be a bad option here. You're at 12 total. Getting to 13.
Yeah, exactly.
13 is a sweet spot for Necro.
Exactly. That's it. 13 is perfect, and then you have a bench for the next match as well. I would go for another zombie here.
Other than that, your whites are close to leveling. Oh, you spent all 150k.
Oh.
I wouldn't have done that.
What the hell?
But yeah, a block tackle werewolf is pretty nice. So basically, at this point, you're saying I want Mighty Blow and I want it bad. So for this werewolf, his next level is dodge. If he gets a double or a stat up, of course he takes it. But otherwise, it's dodge. And then, depending on your money, you just fire him and then buy a new werewolf.
Sounds sad, but that's the truth.
Yeah. You're in college, so you don't really care about winning. You shouldn't care about winning, Sterig. All you should care about is development. No doubles after the 3rd level, cycle it. Like, you don't need Smooth Criminal anymore. Fire him. Smooth Criminal the 2nd, 2.0, like the real Smooth Criminal, and pray for doubles. However you decide to do your naming sense. Yeah. You have to cycle wolves after 31 SPP, because then it goes to 52, 51, 53, I don't remember.
Something like this.
It's 50 something, and so then it's just like 20 SPP just to see if another. It's 51. Like it's 20 SPP to see if you get another double. Then it's to 76. So I mean, you can try and hold on to an all normals wolf, and see at 51. But after 51, unless if you're actually like in majors playing for a playoff spot, just cycle the wolf.
Oh man, 51, that's way too expensive to just... Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise your team is looking pretty good. You do need some white levels badly, and flesh golem levels badly. But
flesh golem levels.
Flesh golems are hard to level, notoriously. I finally got, after 21 matches... Oh, you got one? Light level? That's good. Yeah, depending on that, it'll be guard or mighty blow, whatever you prefer. I'd probably take mighty blow since you don't have any. But yeah. Next we have the Boomtown Rats versus the Skull Harvesters. This was a admin concede because Skull Harvesters couldn't make it this week. I don't think he's left. He did leave.
That's good.
Voidy did leave. I guess he had to drop out. I know he had
Oh,
some
that's sad.
personal issues the week before, but I'm guessing they couldn't be solved. That's
Hmm.
sad. Yeah, let's take a look at what the Boomtown Rats got. He has 3 gutter runners now. His Storm Vermin died, so he had to buy a new one. Um, Thrower, lineman. He's keeping the Rat Ogre. I disagree. Get rid of your
Me
4th
too.
reroll.
Yeah.
You don't need it. It's just bloat. You're so bloaty.
I mean, maybe
Like
maybe he needs them.
you are a rat coach and you have nothing on your team. Like, think about it. You have 2 levels right now: a block lineman and a 2 heads gutter runner. You don't even have 4 gutter runners, and you're at 1300 TV. You're so bloaty. And, like,
Oh yeah! Wow,
so
1300. Wow, yeah.
you are rats. The whole purpose of rats is that they're so trim and easy to keep under like 1500 TV and just have a wall of a huge team, like,
hmm hmm
multiple gutter runners near legend, 2 leveled storm vermin, uh, and just be at 1450 TV. And that's the whole thing. You don't want leveled linemen. You don't want a thrower, really. You want leveled storm vermin and 4 gutters and a whole bunch of line rats and 3 rerolls. Because, like, you remove 70 TV from getting down to 30, the 3 team rerolls. So now you're at 1230. Then you fire this rat ogre, which is at 150 TV. So you remove another 150. So you've removed 220 TV right there, and you're at 1080. All of a sudden, there's no team below you in
Yeah,
TV. You are getting all the money at that point.
yeah.
No one gets to induce against you. You get to
Would
induce
look
against
way
them.
better.
Yeah, and you're in way better shape because of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's completely true. I haven't seen the 1300. Man,
And
that's bloaty.
if you fire the rat ogre and remove the team reroll, you're still at 12 players. So you still have a line rat in the banks just in case they get removed. Remember that your line rats are meant to die. They're not important at all. Just they are
Yeah.
fodder for your storm vermin and gutter runners. If you if it's turn like 13, 14 and you get the ball on a kickoff and you only have 3 gutter runners and a storm vermin, your victory is almost still like in good like prospects just because gutter runners are fast. Like,
Hell fast.
yeah, like Skaven are ridiculously good at being low TV and deadly, and that's why the Rat Ogre isn't worth it because he just bloats you so much, and that reroll is also killing you. The thrower also hurts you. I don't bother firing the thrower. I don't give throwers Apo rights. When they die, they die. They're
Yeah,
helpful at
that's
first.
the same for me. I don't even understand throwers on the Skaven team. In my opinion, you don't need throwers, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next we have the Vider Gangers versus Puskull's Pugilists. Vider Gangers
Wow.
only sustained 9 blocks. Puskull's Pugilists
Ouch.
sustained 40 blocks, 6 KOs, and 4 casts. I think I know what happened here.
Yeah.
And that is the Vider Gangers won 3-0, and my god, that is a
Oh
20
God.
SPP game for him. That's
Wow.
really good. And I think Connor the Impaler is his piling on White. Let's
Yeah,
take a look at the Vider Gangers.
I
Yep,
remember that
Connor the
guy.
Impaler is his Palm White,
Yeah.
who is 3 SPP away from leveling again, and is
Oh man.
incredibly scary.
Oh
Kindle the
yeah.
Butcher leveled, has Mighty Blow. Fantastic. He has a Tackle Ghoul still, who's not close to leveling, but his Blodge Ghoul is close to leveling and about to take
Very
Sure
close. Yeah.
Hands. This is an excellent team, in all honesty. Just the
Yeah.
fact that he has a Palm White is terrifying in itself. This is
I mean,
actually
it's
the team
sad.
I think will win this division.
it's sad to see the development of the second mummy, but
I mean, it's fine.
that's what happens usually, right? You
Yeah,
don't
at least
farm
he
that
has one
many.
mummy that's
Yeah,
leveled.
exactly. Exactly. He's MVP ready. That's
Hmm.
at least that's something.
Yeah, but 3-0. Once
Wow.
Connor the Impaler levels once more, he takes tackle and he's just a killer at that point. Doubles, he gets jump up.
Yeah. Instant jump up if he
Yeah,
doubles.
but yeah, a tackle on that piece is he's done. Kindle the
Yeah.
Butcher, next level in my opinion. Um, he takes guard. Just because you like guard on all teams. Guard is good. A mighty blow, guard, tackle. You know, if he gets a
See, and
double, he takes dodge. And like I like to have a stand firm white on my team, just for pitch control purposes. But yeah, excellent looking team.
I
You
think
know what's really sad? This team is infinitely more scarier than those rats, and they're less
yeah,
TV.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they
True.
have two
60
bench.
TV less.
They have two bench, and they're 60
Oh
TV
yeah,
less. Like there's a
and way
palm
more scary.
killer white and a mighty blow white on this team. A blodge ghoul, a tackle ghoul, and a guard mummy. This team is way better than that Skaven team, and
Yep.
is less TV. And that's a great example of why you should trim your Skaven. And he was going against Puskel's Pugilists. I believe they're on center page. Yeah, 870 TV. Storm Vermin miss next game, not a big deal. 8 agility lost lineman and a movement loss lineman. Fire both your rats. You could keep the move 6 line rat in all honesty. He's 4-6. I'd keep him. He'd get kick for me or dirty player.
Yep. Yep. That would work for me as well.
Fire the agility too. He's 0 SBP. You don't need him. But yeah, it still has both the Storm Vermin. All of his gutter runners are really close to leveling. Like, do some vanity passes
Oh yeah.
between Jimbo Jones and Graviest Guru to get them both leveled. And then, try and get a touchdown Puskel the Great. And then you have 3 gutter. And next game, it's very easy to get 3 gutter runner levels. Like, incredibly easy. And if you succeed in that, like, your team is just looking that much better. Like, take a wrestle gutter runner, a block gutter runner, another block gutter runner. My opinion.
Yep. Hope for some stat ups and yeah.
Yeah. If any of them get a move up, then you have a natural one turner.
Yep.
And it makes. Yep.
Every stat up is so good on the gutter runners. Besides armor, in my opinion, but
yeah. Everything's great on a gutter runner. Agility, movement, and strength. Yeah. All right. So next week we are looking at the Lizardjacks versus Evo Thriller, which was a tie. We can go over that next week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call it a draw. I don't know what's telling me to call it a draw, but I think it will be a draw. Skull Harvesters have dropped out, it looks like. So Warmer Places is gonna get a bye week, which is, I don't like getting bye weeks personally. It happens though, so sad to see Voidy pull out. Hope he's okay. Because he was active in recaps before.
Oh, okay.
Next we have Warmer Places will get a win, admin win. Bridgman versus Puskel's Pugilists. Bridgman, Pez Machine, Agility 4. Yeah, he's the one with the Agility 4 Blitzer, but missing a Blitzer for this match and a blocker. I'm still gonna give it to the Bretts this match, just because the Skaven are missing a Storm Vermin. They have all 4 of their gutter runners, but he has 0 bench He's missing a Storm Vermin. I think that he's gonna get curse splatted.
I mean, there's always a chance for those pesky rats to do some quick touchdowns. We all know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's in a rough shape, and that won't be
Your,
an easy match for
in
him.
my opinion, the most important thing about this match against the Bretts is keep your gutters alive. Get one touchdown on your 4-6 gutter runner, and get 2 vanity passes in your 5-6 gutter runners. Otherwise, like, oh no, I lost like 5-1. I still got 3 gutter runner levels, and next game I'll have 2 storm vermin, and I'll be in much better position to win. You know, like, there's priorities, in my opinion. You always have a chance to win, but don't, like, kill your team trying to win.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Dreamboat Brigade versus the Wiedergangers. I'm going to give that to the Wiedergangers. Like,
Yes.
the Bretts, they don't look bad. They don't look great, you know.
Nope.
But at the same
But
time,
they're the Wiedergangers.
the Wiedergangers look great.
That's the point. I mean, if you
And
have
then,
a nice team, that's nice, but they're the Wiedergangers.
yeah. And then We the Dead versus the Boomtown Rats. We the Dead is the one with the missing Surehands Blodge Ghoul.
Yeah, I give it to the rats.
I'll give it to the Rats as well. The Boomtown Rats, like I said, man, like, this isn't a bad match to keep the Rat Ogre in all honesty. But at the same time, you're giving up, let me see. Because of the Rat Ogre, 1, 2, 3,
What
4,
is the undead
6,
team value?
7, 8, 9, 10.
With the dead.
1,000. They're at 1,000 TV value right now.
Okay.
They give 300k to Undead,
Oh, wow.
which means that those rats are basically stating, like, here, have a wizard, a bribe, and a babe.
Yeah.
And so if you don't do a little bit of trimming on your team, like I told you before, the Undead will win, in my opinion. Because a bribe, a babe, and a wizard will most likely win him the game, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because you just have so much Skaven bloat. And, ugh. Skaven don't bloat pretty.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, if you don't, if the Skaven player doesn't get rid
about
of
this way.
all of
There
his
is
stuff, then they will lose.
There's 2 mummies there that can easily remove that Rat Ogre because it's AV7 right now. It has an armor bust. Like, it's just free pickings for the mummies.
Yeah.
And 100% I would use my mummies to kill that Rat Ogre. And, like,
yeah.
like, look at it this way. Turn 1, if he can get a blitz or hit on your Rat Ogre and removes it, like, congratulations. For 1 blitz, he got a wizard. Like, that's not good. Like, you can fire that Rat Ogre and prevent him from getting a bribe and a babe, and I 100% believe removing that Rat Ogre for that one purpose is 100% worth it. If you remove a team reroll and the Rat Ogre, he can't get a wizard.
Yes.
Like, he can.
And then you can win your game.
He can't get a wizard. He can get a bribe if he scums money at that point. Like, 100% worth it. Because you remove 210,000, like, 210 TV off you. You're at 1090, like, chef's kiss. Like, he gets 90. He can scum a bribe or he can get a babe. And you're in much better shape at that point. Because then you're playing Skaven Ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you don't care if he has a babe. Like, you're not looking for removals. If they happen, they happen. You know, you just protect the gutter runners and run it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at AME. The schedule for week 5. First up, we had Cuddly Crumpers versus the Spires, 1-0 to the Orcs. The Spires suffered 3 casts. And, yeah, pretty good amount of SPP for the Cuddly Crumpers. Let's take a look at the Cuddly Crumpers.
14 SPP, wow, that's a lot. That's nice outcome.
He's currently in first, if I recall. Yeah. Two Black Orcs still needing at least one SPP to be SPP or MVP ready.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Otherwise, yeah, Mighty Blow, Tackle. Both of your blitzers are close to leveling still. You have 3 re-rolls. You have 120k in the bank. Um, 5 SPP away from your thrower, so he's MVP ready. Both of your linemen are MVP ready or close to leveling. At this point, I probably would purchase a lineman orc. Um, get yourself a bench. Not a bad idea, in my opinion. Um,
Same here.
You just need one. So, because once one of these line orcs levels, it takes dirty player, and so, oh no, my line orc got sent off because he fouled, and oh woe is me. Oh look, here's another line orc, slots right in there. Gives you a little bit of room for fouling and not being down players once you score or they score. But yeah, team is still looking really good. You're really close to getting some like a castaway on a black orc, he takes block. For these guys, you can take mighty blow or guard, depending on what you want. Um, Excellent looking team as of right now.
Yes, they really are. Nice orc team. Scary orc team.
And let's take a look at
With
the
the bench, even
spires.
scarier.
Yep, spires. There you are. All right, he is at 70k. Um, he still has 2 catchers. He didn't fire Goran Dorisdale. You should fire Goran Dorisdale. You should fire Seneschal Panzerman. Should fire. Let's see. Is Gunther Eggold? No, he's just missed 6 game. You keep him. Um,
Yep.
yeah, that always sucks. Kasuli. But yeah, Deacon Spires. You really need another blitzer, but you're so low on money. Um,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you spent your money on. Like we've had this song and dance before almost every single week. Your money keeps disappearing. I'm not sure where it's going. Um,
Third
Biggest
reroll?
thing about humans is that you don't really want catchers that much at first because they're move 8, strength 2, agility 3, AV 8. Like they're not bad. Before they were AV 7 and they were awful. But like dodge, catch, like they're not bad. They are really good later, but it's so important to get development on your blitzers that it's just a
Really?
priority to get them leveled.
Yes.
Um, like you really need to get your 4th blitzer in here as fast as possible. Fire the catcher. You don't need 2. You only need 1 catcher right now, in my opinion. A start with a thrower and 1 catcher is completely fine. 2 catchers is just overdoing it because you just don't need that second catcher. You want to focus your SPP on the blitzers, and if you are going to get a catcher, you just need a level 1 catcher at a time, really. And that's easy enough if you just have 1 catcher.
Yeah.
Once like a catcher has 1 or 2 levels, you can get a second catcher. But really, I like to have all my blitzers with 1 or 2 levels before I even bother with a catcher.
Same here.
But yeah, team's
Same
not
here
in great
because
shape right now. But yeah, fire the catcher, fire the lineman. It's okay to have do not replace them. Like you need to save your money for a 4th blitzer because your blitzers are the bread and butter of your human team. Strength access, so you can have like 3 with guard, 1 with mighty blow. Very, very helpful.
that's why I don't like the catches as well.
Yeah.
You usually tend to do your touchdowns on the catches, and that's bad for your blitzer development, and that's bad for your game and
Yep.
for long-term development. And yeah.
All right. Next we have Grim Gravelords versus Foul Weather. Foul Weather won 1-0. Nurgle versus
Something died.
Undead.
Yes.
Something died on the side of Foul Weather. they sustained 2 casts and 1 death, and Grim Gravelords didn't sustain any casts.
No,
But not a lot of SPP either way.
no.
So let's take a look
8
at
and
the
9.
Grim
Yeah.
Gravelords. Alright. Yeah, no real changes. He has a guard, ghoul, block zombie, a dirty player zombie. Neither of his whites have leveled yet. Yeah. It is a undead team. I believe he had a leveled ghoul before, but it died.
Oh,
Um,
that's what they usually do. Yeah, they don't have
Ghouls die very
region,
quick.
so they die. Yeah, somehow they do.
But yeah, 3 rerolls still. Not a bad looking team, not great though. You really need some white levels soon. Yeah. Kind of rough. Like, we're
Yeah,
now to week 6, and you would expect a little bit more development out of an undead
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Um, and let's take a look
I
at
mean, the team is not
Foul
looking
Weather.
that bad, right?
That's what
But
he's saying.
still, as you said, could be better.
Yeah, it's
Could
not
be in
bad,
better
but it's not
shape.
great either. Like, it's just
Yeah,
kind of like,
that's okay.
yeah. Yeah, he lost to Broder. No big deal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so 2 MVP ready Nurgle Warriors, a leveled Pestigore. Great to see. He talked to me before and said that he actually took my advice and bought the Pestigore from last week.
Nice.
Because he was missing a Pestigore
Yeah.
with Miss Next Game. And I told him that because of the amount of money he had, he should buy another Pestigore and just hold off on the 3rd reroll because, you bloat so bad as Nurgle and you're not really
That's true.
expected to win. Like, just keep 2 rerolls. Like, it's not as bad as you think. And the Pestigore will be very helpful with its movement to be able to win. And he won. So, I'm glad that my advice helped you. But yeah, with 3
Yeah, you really need
Pestigores.
those 3 Pestigores. I think without 3 Pestigores,
Hmm.
the Nurgle team is so crippled.
Yeah,
They
I
are just
100%
plain
agree.
bad without at least 3 Pestigores. 4 is
I mean,
amazing, but you
at this
need
point, he
3.
has 80k, 2 rerolls. Like, your choices at this point is buy a 4th Pestigore, and I believe your final Pestigore. Nurgle can only carry 4 Pestigores, if I recall correctly.
I
Um,
wouldn't do that because
you'd
there's
be at
not.
0.
I usually do that after my second Pestigore has his first skill. I usually do 2 Pestigores, buy the third after at least one has a skill, and I buy the third when at least 2 have a skill.
Yeah.
The fourth,
I
sorry.
personally, the way I look at it, the more Pestigores I have, the better.
Yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, I usually can't manage the development. Yeah, that's my problem.
Like, I don't care about development. Like, Pestigore, better than Rudder.
That's true. 100% true.
And when you buy Pestigores, you get Rudder bench, and it's just, it's a win-win. But yeah, not a lot of levels. In fact, you only have 2 levels. Development is slow on Nurgle, but well, 3 technically. The Rudder should probably take Dirty Player, in my opinion. Unless if he gets a double, then he takes Guard, and he's actually worth something.
Yeah.
So you can, like, shed a single tear because he's still on the LOS because he's a Rudder, and he gets hit and dies. Standard fare.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, team's looking good, 80k. You can choose to buy a 4th Pestigore. You might not want to, though. At this point, like, you can just save up, get a 3rd reroll, try and develop the Pestigores that you currently have, and then buy a 4th Pestigore. It all depends, in all
I
honesty,
mean,
on
with
how
the
you want to
amount of
play.
block, with the amount of block on that team, I would 100% understand if you want to go for the 3rd reroll first.
Yeah, like, development is rough. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you're gonna stop getting MVPs on these Rudders.
Yeah.
Um, you know, but otherwise, hopefully, I'm hoping Gessie Gale like rolled an agility or strength or something. That would be fantastic for you. Even a
Oh yeah,
double,
that would be
like on a
great.
double, that Pestigore takes dodge, and you now
Yeah,
have a dedicated ball carrier. His next level is block,
100% agreed.
and then next level sure hands. Or you can
Yeah,
just go dodge sure hands block. Sure hands, if you take as your second level, just means he probably will level faster just because of the sure hands. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, that sucks. Otherwise, I would go Mighty Blow, Quack.
yeah. That's my first pick. If I roll nothing special, that's Mighty Blow for me all
I
day long.
choose Mighty Blow because I like horns and I like
Yeah,
killing things,
yeah.
and he will
Same
develop
here.
much faster with Mighty
Yeah,
Blow.
exactly.
Um, so basically, I built my. This is the same for Nurgle and Chaos. The first Pestigore or Beastman that levels gets Mighty Blow. His second
Yeah,
level
a hundred
is then
percent.
Claw. His third
A
level
hundred
is
percent.
then Block.
A
Like
100%.
you need a killer, mostly because your team, and like all Nurgle teams and all Chaos teams at low TV, sucks. It's bad.
Yes.
It's slow.
Yes.
Like it does not have any good. It has zero skills, no block. You need something that says I can remove you and get stuns or KOs or casts or something. And that's exactly what that Pestigore represents. He is your blitzer. He
Yeah.
he starts offense one off the line behind another player for protection in case of a blitz or perfect defense. And then on offense, you take your LOS blocks, you move up that one person to the opposition, you blitz someone on the other team, and then he moves back and you protect him. And he is
Yeah.
just that's what he does. Like he just
Yeah.
stays in the wings, not basing anything, and every single turn he just blitzes something.
You use
And
them like
you
you use
use
war games.
rerolls on 1 and 9s so he doesn't drop because he's the most dangerous person on your team and
Yeah.
people will foul him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they will.
But yeah, Dirty Player, in my opinion, Rotter, Mighty Blow, Pestigore. If you don't like Kill Chaos and Kill Nurgle, and instead want to do like Control style, like Nurgle or Chaos, you take Block. Um, I don't like doing sure hands first level because the second you say I'm taking sure hands on this person, you've locked him in. Like he is now your ball carrier. So let's say you take sure hands on Geese Scale, and then next game Falcon Fog levels and gets an agility up. He's not your ball carrier. Geese Scale is your ball carrier. He has sure hands. Like you've wasted a level at that point. So you don't want to all in something from the first level. The
100% agreed.
biggest and the only way that goes against that is a killer player. Oh, killer player got a movement up. That's not bad. Killer player got a strength up. That's good. Killer player got an agility. That's still good. That just means that
Yeah.
if he gets both down and he has block at that time, he still punches and has the ability to back out at a 2+. Like, always good.
Or if you need him to pick up the ball to do a touchdown in the end zone because
Yeah.
you blitz the ball carrier deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do that with ease. Or there's a ball lying in a tackle zone. Yeah.
A killer
Why not
likes
use him?
stats.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
even if you take Mighty Blow first on him and then he gets strength up, it just does his job better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's the way to go as well. 100%.
I'm going to be re-rolling WCW for my Dark Elves to either Nurgle or Chaos. I haven't decided yet. Next we have the Marsh City Slingers versus Warm, Soft, and Juicy. Pro Elves lost to Nurgle. Nurgle winning 2-1. Looks like it was actually an admin win. Nothing was played. That's sad.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a concede. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't a concede. It was an admin win. 2-1. All right. Let's take a look at what happened to the Marsh City Slingers because they do have a level. Blitzer level. That's real nice for him. That's good. Good news.
Yeah.
160k. That's excellent. I buy. You have a thrower. You have 2 catchers. You have 2 blitzers. I at this point would buy another catcher.
Same here. I would go for the next catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that team is looking so nice. I love that team.
I don't like the strong arm, but yeah.
I think it's kind of interesting because
It's not
the
terrible. The biggest problem
exactly.
is it's strong arm. Like you just add 1 to your roll on short, longer bomb range, and the amount of times you do a short pass compared to a quick pass is so small. It's just
Yeah.
why?
But maybe there's that one game where
Yeah.
he's going to need it, and
It
then
can be
he's
helpful.
going to be, and then he will be like, "Yeah, guys, you were bitching about that, right?"
Yeah. Snake Gyllenhaal, if he gets a double, he takes guard, and you're very happy if he gets guard. Otherwise, I take dodge. So you have a blotch stepper, then he takes tackle, then diving tackle. I believe I've gone over it before. A lot of fun. I love Pro Elves. They're just such a fun team to play.
Yeah, I would love to be able to play them, but I'm just too stupid for them. But they are so nice.
I
love
really
to see
suck
them.
at agility, man.
Yeah.
I'm just too much of a killer. At
Somehow
heart.
I'm very good with wood elves, and that's it. I can't play any other elven races. I don't know why.
Yeah. Looking at Warm, Soft, and Juicy, Midas Hand. I don't believe he got any levels. Still not a lot of development on this team. He has a guard, Beast of Nurgle, a tackle, Mighty
Oh,
Blow.
I've watched that game.
Pestigore. I like that idea, by the way. You were just like, you know what? Instead of block, screw it. I'm taking Mighty Blow. I like it. I would probably still would have taken block myself because he's tackle. But hey, Mighty Blow's still good. Next level block. Next level claw, or just claw.
Yep.
Like he's your killer, I guess.
Yep.
At 51 SPP, he'll have block. Oh.
No one needs block.
No, I would definitely take block at 31 SPP.
Why?
20 SPP? Like, that's so long. Like, there's a
Completely
good
overrated.
chance that Squick, if he takes claws his next level, won't actually see block until it gets to majors.
Yeah. There's a chance.
That's so sad.
I wouldn't blame him for not taking block because I
wouldn't.
like that
I
as
wouldn't
well
fault
sometimes.
it either. I mean, it's still good. It's just you
Yep.
know, I don't know if I could wait that long for
Yeah.
for it. Like, I would just make one of my Pestigores block tackle at that point. Like, because why not? Like, you'd have a block tackle Pestigore, and then a Mighty Blow claw block Pestigore. And then a block sure hands Pestigore. And then your 4th Pestigore is your wrestle Pestigore.
Yep.
But yeah, not a bad looking team. Dirty player. You have your killer. I talked to Midas Hand last week, and he said he is planning on going the Mighty Blow Claw route and no block. I told him that might be foolish, but you know,
It's
I
not.
won't blame you for it. It's brave because it's a lot of SPP.
It's the right way to do. It's not,
is the fun
but
way to do
I
it.
love it. I love it. Because I do it
Because
myself,
basically
yeah.
he takes block at 51 SPP, and then at 76 SPP he takes piling on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Never seen a player go to 51 SPP to take block, but if that's what's happening, like, okay. I hope he lives. Like, I want, like, 8 months, 9 months from now, like, Midas Hand to, like, just send me a screenshot of Squick at 76 SPP, because he was like, screw, like, block at 51, I'm taking piling on, and then at 76 SPP finally takes block, and just sends me a screenshot of that, and I'll be like, damn, okay.
No. Then he will be he's going to roll doubles, and he will
Take jump up.
Yeah, jump up.
No block. Block for legend. Oh.
I would completely understand that. That's the sad
Man,
thing,
see the
though.
thing is, if I went his style and did that. Oh, did I miss your game? Oh, Nuffles Nemesis. You're right, I did. Let me go over Nuffles Nemesis and Player Munchers then. My bad. The game was 2-1. Player Munchers. The Lizards won against Sir Sparkles.
Nice.
So good on you, stalemate. 29 blocks sustained, 3 casts, 1 death for Nuffles Nemesis. And Player Munchers sustained 1 cast. Alright. SPP wise, 8 SPP for the Woodies, and a pretty decent amount for Lizards, 15.
Yeah.
Breakfast, the skink leveled. Let's take a look at Nuffles Nemesis. What died? A Lion Elf died. The War Dancers are still fine. Tree is still fine. Let's take a look.
Catcher is still, everything's there, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
just some
just
misnext
the
games,
misnext
and a
game.
Loner Lion Elf died. So he's still in really good shape. He's at
Yep.
120k at this point. I would buy your 3rd reroll. I mean, might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather have the 3rd reroll than another elf.
Same here. Same here.
And then after that, a thrower. But yeah,
Why?
no levels, sadly, for Sparkles. I like a thrower.
I would go for another catcher, to be honest. I like the catchers way more.
I'd rather the catcher get 1 more level before I buy another one.
Okay.
Get him step. Make him a blotch step catcher. Very good.
Totally understandable, yeah. Totally
Because once he has
understandable.
blotch step, he's just there. If he gets
Yep.
to move up, of course he gets to move up. But other than that, then you can start focusing on another catcher to level. But I like the thrower. A second catcher is not a wrong decision at all, though.
I usually never use throwers in most of the teams, so that might be just me.
I play pro elves. I have a thrower.
Okay, on the Pro F, I had them as well.
Yeah. I don't play a lot of woodies, but, that might be why I'm not great at woodies. Let's take a look at Player Munchers. Stalemate. You have finally recovered. Did you roll 6 on your winnings? Like I said you would last week. Because it looks like you got 6
Right,
Saurus
wasn't
again.
that team what completely was that with 4 Saurus?
Well, you won, though, so you got your plus 20k. All I know is that you were at 4 Saurus for the game, if I recall.
I think so too, yeah.
And you bought, and you just bought one for that game as well, and you had to miss next game. So, yeah, back at 6 Saurus. Every single Saurus has SPP except the newest one. So that's excellent, man.
Wow, that's really
like I
good.
told you,
That's
in
really
week 2 or 3 when you were down to 4, it's not over for you yet. Excellent
Yeah.
recovery, basically.
Yeah.
You have 2 Black Saurus. You're not AMD's Lizard team, which is scary. But, Crocs, Castaway. You have 2 Saurus that are Castaway. And then 1 MVP ready. So, in the next game or 2, if you're lucky, you're definitely gonna get, 3 levels on important players. Maybe 4 if you get Son of Sam a lucky MVP. So, yeah, you're in pretty good shape in the next 2 or 3 games to basically have block on the majority of your Saurus. And that's an excellent position to be in.
That will be a really good team, I guess. That's looking really good.
I'm just going to say, if you are a Lizard team and you're 12 to 16 games old, and your Crocs has a level, and all of your Saurus have block, your Lizard team is in good position.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
And a couple skink levels. like your team is in excellent position at that point, because then, you know, with block, SPP starts rolling in a lot faster. You no
Oh
longer
yeah.
have to worry about those pesky 1 in 9 rerolls all the time. It's just really good.
You don't run out of rerolls like you I guess you do now and then,
Hmm.
thanks to only 2 block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you still don't have your third team reroll, mostly because of all the removals. But
Yeah.
now you get to save for that third reroll, man.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Yeah.
By the time, if you roll bad on your winnings, maybe by the time you have block on all your Soroses and decide, hey, who needs a third reroll?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Did we cover both teams? Yes, we did.
You don't need another Soros dying. Okay.
Um. Yeah. So next and lastly, we have Knee Crackers versus Spider-Man. The Chaos Dwarfs versus Woodies. Chaos Dwarfs winning 3-0.
I think I know what happened there.
Yeah. Spider-Man, 41 blocks sustained, 3 KOs, 7 casts.
Oh my god.
Yikes. That is a
Oh my god. What is the SPP get? Oh
8,
my
10,
god. What
12,
the
14,
fuck?
16,
Sorry.
18, 20, 28 SPP game for Chorfs.
What the? Oh my
Yikes.
god.
Yikes. Okay, let's take a look at the Knee Crackers.
Everyone in that division is going to hate
Wow.
that very
All
game.
3 Hobgoblins have leveled.
Oh my god.
Um, and 2
2 blockers
Chaos
leveled.
blockers leveled.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to know the
Jesus.
roles. I want
Vinyl,
to
are
know,
you
know the level
Knee
ups.
Crackers? Because
Please tell us. Please tell us your
damn, buddy.
roles. Please, please. I want to know what you
What are your
roll.
rolls?
I want to know.
Because this is looking good. Are both centaurs 120 or 130? 130. It's so sad that you still can't afford a bull centaur. Oh, double fives on a hobgoblin? I would 100% take
Nice.
that movement.
Same here.
Or dodge, honestly.
Sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, a dodge is not bad because then he's a ball carrier. A move up and he's a ball carrier as well. Yeah, 10k away. Next game, Vinyl. Next game. But yeah,
What?
I would take
What did you? Yeah.
a guard
Sorry.
and a mighty blow probably.
Same here. Thank you very much. Guard and mighty blow.
Yeah, I would take 1 guard and 1 mighty blow here.
Yeah. Would do
And
the exact same thing.
yeah, dirty player, a dirty player hobgoblin, a dirty player hobgoblin, and I'd probably take dodge in all honesty rather than move up. I would take 2 dirty player hobgoblins, thank you, and the dodge. I would take dodge on the double for the hobgoblin, and then his next level is sure hands, and then block, and then he's your ball carrier.
Wait, for the 10 one, the
Yeah.
double 5.
Yeah, it's a double.
Okay.
I don't think I would take the
I
move up.
understand
I would
that.
rather have blodge.
Yeah, I usually see it like this. There are only 3 chances to roll a 10, 4 and 6, 6 and 4, double 5, and there are a lot more chances to roll doubles.
I would take sure hands before block, mostly because that hobgoblin should never be getting hit, and if he does get hit, like something bad went wrong, because chaos chaos dwarfs are great at caging. Like he has 2 guard, you just put them on opposite sides of the cage, so anything going in there is gonna have a red dice, and you want to eliminate rerolls as much as possible. You do have 4 rerolls, so you could just go dodge, block first. I wouldn't have 4 rerolls as Chaos Dwarfs though.
Same here.
But yeah, definitely dodge. The move up is good, but it's just not really necessary. Your team is so slow. Like Your move 7 is like, yeah, sure, it might help you for potatoing, but you're slower than dwarves overall.
Yo.
Like, the move up is nice, but it's not like, oh my god, I have a move up. I'd rather have dodge. Because, that one move is not all. It can be very helpful, but that dodge will probably help you more than um, the move up will.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, I would take Dirty Player on both the other ones because I
Yeah,
like Vowling.
yeah, same here. Dirty player
Yeah,
for
if
both.
you drop a reroll, you're dropping your TV by 70, and that will
Yep.
help you not bloat as much final. 3 rerolls
I
is
don't
the
see.
sweet spot for
Yep.
90% of the teams.
I play my Chaos Dwarfs with only 2 rerolls, and that works for me like a charm in like 99% of 90% of the matches.
Yeah.
And yeah,
3 rerolls
3 is in my
is
opinion
correct.
completely fine.
2
There's no
if
need.
you're not afraid of double skulls, like I am.
Yeah.
I'm scared of double skulls, and I roll a lot of double skulls as dwarfs and chaos dwarfs, so I have 3. I roll lots and lots of double skulls. All right, yeah, but yeah, guard, mighty blow, dirty player, dodge, and yeah, if that hobgoblin rolls another move up at that point, you take the move up. Otherwise, dodge, sure hands, block, or dodge, block, sure hands. All depending on how you feel about using rerolls for picking up the ball. Excellent team. Like,
Yeah.
God,
Love that team.
disgusting. Once you have your next
Yeah.
full centaur, like this team is gonna be really good. Like, ugh. And you went against Spider-Man.
Like bleh.
Um. Oh. Yeah. Okay, just the missed next game for the War Dancer. All right, that's good for him. He got 2 lineman elf levels. That's nice. Fire Gossenfell. Miss next game. Fire Herdrin. And just miss next game.
Yeah.
And fire Noggenfell.
Oh man, that team is in really, really,
Yeah, that's
really
real
bad
rough.
shape. Oh man.
You're losing both of your yeah, no. Like
Yeah.
well, he's AV7 and you're dwarfs. You have tackle. Um if the dwarf if elves can't separate from dwarfs and elves and like chaos dwarfs, elves lose
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah.
It just kind of what happens. Yeah, that's rough. Replace your kick with another kick line elf. Um, I'd take dodge on the other line elf. And yeah, you have enough money to replace the catcher. I would replace the catcher.
Yeah.
We're going into Journey Elf land for him, which is sad. Gonna be a rough game next game for him.
I mean, Journey elves
Oh, well,
are
he's
okay,
replacing a War
but
Dancer with a Journey Elf.
yeah, that's a
Not fun.
problem.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
luckily he's going against the Spires, which is the human team that's in really bad shape. So this is a good opportunity for a recovery match for going into week 6 for the Spider-Men. And I will give it to the Wood Elves against the Spires.
Yep.
Knee Crackers versus Wormsoft and Juicy. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to the Knee Crackers. You outguard him. And it's honestly not a bad team to start off against. Careful with the tackle Pestigore. Tackle Mighty Blow Pestigore, and be sure to protect your newly created Dodge Hobgoblin. Because
Yeah.
that tackle Mighty Blow Pestigore ignores Dodge.
And don't let the beast of Nurgle get too near to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, with 2 guard and a bull centaur, it's not that hard to knock that beast of Nurgle
Yeah,
off.
just don't be in a position where that beast is holding up 2 of your hobgoblins. You don't want to be there.
Yeah. Don't let the beast of Nurgle bully you. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's in a much better position in all honesty. Mostly because even after all his levels, you like for example, Vinyl for this game next game, you're going against Nurgle, so you take all these levels. So that's 11, 11, 1130, 1150, 1170, 12, 10. Yeah, so you're at 1210 TV, not even taking away this reroll, and you still have less TV than Nurgle. So you could keep your fourth reroll if
Wow.
you want.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
could cut your fourth reroll and have 90,000, I want to say, for TV wise, inducement money. So you could easily just buy 2 bribes, or not 2 bribes, 2 babes, and just scum 10k off. And you have 2+ on all KOs against Nurgle, which is not bad.
Not a bad idea.
Yep. It'll put you in a pretty good position. Yeah. Definitely giving that to the Crackers. Marsh City Slingers was the player munchers. Pro Elves versus
Player
Lizards.
munchers.
This is a good game for Lizards.
Yeah.
He has a
I
diving
think the,
tackle. He has all 6 Saurus. Marsh City
exactly.
Slingers. They don't really have anything other than a Mighty Blow catcher, and he is the primary target for stalemate in this match because it doesn't. Al Pacino does not have dodge yet. So, yeah, not Al Pacino is not safe. If Mark City Singers don't properly protect his mighty blow, it's gonna get hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this to the player munchers.
Same here.
Next is Nuffle's Nemesis versus Foul Weather. Nurgle versus Wood Elves. I am gonna give it to the Wood Elves. Foul Weather does not have any mighty blow of any sort. Um, he might D-Scale might have mighty blow, depending on what he decides. Might take block.
Not sure on this one, to be fair.
It'll. What else just have an advantage? They're so much faster, you know.
Yeah.
Run around the stink. He has a tree to help bully the Beast of Nurgle. He has both his War Dancers. One's a movement 9 War Dancer, for heaven's sake. He can afford a second catcher if he wants, or a third reroll. I think the third reroll will be helpful in a Nurgle matchup.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to give it to the Wood Elves. Next, we have Grim Gravelords versus the Cuddly Krumpas. I'm going to give this to the Orcs. The
I agree.
Undead team just isn't developed enough. And Cuddly Krumpas is in pretty good shape. 2 Mighty Blow. A guard. One guard is really helpful against strength 5 people. And
Yeah.
with black orcs still, chances of being able to bully around mummies is still pretty good. So, yeah. I think Cuddly Krampus has the advantage there.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, that's just.
I mean, looking at the
Gary Orc team.
wow, stalemate. I didn't realize that you're actually tied for first right now with Kasuli.
Wow.
Next is Midas Hands, Nurgle, Warm, Soft, and Juicy. Then Sir Sparkles, and then the Knee Crackers at 302. Honestly, you still have like 4 more games to play. Very easily, I could see the Chaos Dwarfs going to the top here.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, you recovered really well, stalemate. So you're in pretty good position as well, especially if you get some good SPP generation on your other source, you'll still be in really good position. But yeah,
Hmm.
honestly, it's a pretty good league. Lot of elves, good amount of bash. Yeah, so far it's been my favorite division
Oh man, it's
to
so
look
sad
at.
to see the 640 team value on the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
640, man.
Yeah, definitely. Your team is looking real good now, especially with the slaughter that you put on those elves. Like, ugh. These are one of these games where you're just like, you see 5 levels just flashing on your screen, and you just feel good.
Hmm.
And took a bath in elf blood. Yeah, excellent, excellent division. A lot of fun to recap too. But yeah, that does it for the recap at this point.
Have we talked about next match?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we did
we
just
just
right now.
finished.
Wait, I was just my brain. We just did that 10
Yeah.
seconds ago.
We've been live for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
uh,
But yeah, excellent week. I'm looking forward to recapping next week. A lot of teams seem to be at the cusp of, uh, greatness for college.
yeah,
If you
yes, it's
guys
all good
care at
coming
all,
out now here.
last week I was talking about my going against goblins, and tragedy struck the necromancers. The goblins killed Prince, and so now I have Prince the Second Coming.
Oh,
They also hurt Positron Mike and killed my other zombie.
oh
It
no,
was a rough game, but Sean Connery the werewolf is 1 SPP from leveling. But
that's
yeah,
not too bad.
I'm going against Zons next, so I'm just white ball. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. In all honesty, more than happy to do it. If you guys have any advice from me or Moped, feel free to PM us. We're always available to help. And yeah, all y'all have a good one. I'll be playing my Rebel match tomorrow around 10 or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to join me for that, you're more than welcome to.
What is Central Standard Time to my time?
I am UTC -6.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
All right. You all have a good one, guys.
have a good one, guys.